Hey guys, you're all very welcome back to my channel, and those of you who are new, you're welcome. This is your girl Sammy, and into this video I am going to be sharing with you guys what you should know or take into consideration if you're planning to get these butterfly locks. I've had mine for about 3 weeks now, a little bit more than 3 weeks, and it has been a wonderful experience, and I want to share that with you guys. I just want to show you guys what I discovered as far as the pros of this hairstyle is concerned and the cons as well. So stay tuned, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel and leave your comments below so I can give you a proper welcome. Thank you. So as I earlier said, I've had these box butterfly braids for a little bit more than 3 weeks, and they are really beautiful. Like, I'll definitely redo the style. I'm sure I'm going to wear this style at least 3-4 times every year, simply because I'm someone who likes changing styles a lot. Otherwise, I'll definitely have this as my go-to look like every day of the year, because it's a really beautiful hairstyle. It has everything I would really love a protective hairstyle to have. So today I'm going to go through the list of the pros I have discovered as I wore this hair and as I was trying to make this hair, cons that I also realized. So the first pro I discovered was that the hair has movement. That is the most beautiful thing with these soft locks. Any soft locks, distress locks, butterfly locks, it has movement. Like from the first day. From the first day, you can hold up your hair into a ponytail. You can style it as you want. No pain at all if it is done properly. Compared to the regular faux locks. The regular faux locks really hurts. Even though a good hairstylist will try not to make it hurt, try your best to reduce tense on any hairstyle, but we know that with the regular faux locks, you would not be able to move it around for a few days. Yeah, but with these, the truth is, from the first moment I finish installing it, you can check back the video. I'm going to put the link here, but just check the video on how to install butterfly locks. From that day, I flip the hair, style it as I want. A lot of movement. That's the very first thing I noticed with the hair. And the second thing is its versatility. You know, it can go for any occasion, and you can style it to suit the events, to suit your moods, to suit your style, your face. So it practically goes for everyone, because you can style it in a variety of ways. You can have it in buns, you can have it in a ponytail, you can have it just thrown down like this, and it's beautiful with any style you choose. So you just need to know your facial features and style it to suit your facial features or the event you are attending. It's a really versatile hairstyle. The next thing I noticed is it's lightweight. Oh my goodness. You can have as many as you want. I have close to 52 locks on my hair, but it's like I have nothing. Seriously, I want to go with this hairstyle like for the rest of the year. It's so lightweight. We have locks or braids, any protective hairstyle that is off scarf, and when you're doing your bedtime routine, you have to maybe hold it up, and it feels heavy at times. It pulls on your nerves. But with this, no matter how I hold it for my bedtime routine, I don't feel like I have something on my head. It's really lightweight. So if you are planning to have these locks and you're someone who has been suffering from nerve pain or neck pain, and you're skeptical about off-scar braids, this is the hairstyle for you. Like, go for this hairstyle. It is super lightweight. No stress on your nerves, no stress on you. It is very lightweight, as I'm telling you. So the other thing I noticed is low maintenance. This is one of the protective hairstyles with the least maintenance. It requires the least maintenance, like practically nothing to maintain it. I did a video on how to maintain your butterfly locks. You can check that if you have butterfly locks and you really want to know how to maintain them. Maintenance, nothing much. So you can check that in that video. So this is these are the pros I came up with, the positive things about this hairstyle. But I also had a few negative things. But of course, these are my experience because, as I said, I did it on my hair for the very first time. So I learned a lot from the process. So these are a few things I noticed, and I'll come up with suggestions on how we can work around these things to correct these situations. The first thing I noticed is the hair literally slides out, like it literally slides out of the lock. This is an example here. Now you can check my video on how to maintain soft locks or butterfly locks, and I actually talked about this as well, and I showed you how you can maintain this, even though it doesn't require much to maintain it. But I felt like it was strange. Why? It keeps sliding out. Your hair on which this braiding hair was wrapped keeps sliding out, you know. So that is one of the cons I noticed, yeah, with this hair. And how to work around this, I think maybe you should just try a variety of hair, of the braiding hair you use. If you were using maybe free tress, maybe you should try Lulu tress or spring twist, because I use spring twist and I experienced this. So I don't think it has to do with how tight, because these are soft locks. They are not supposed to be so tight. They are supposed to be soft. So I understand why these would come out. Yeah, but I suggest you try with a variety of different hair types. Maybe it's not the same for every hair type. I intend to try that with another hair type and see how it goes. But this is the first con I noticed, and this doesn't take every day if it happens every day. So you can check my video on how to maintain butterfly locks. I have a solution for this for you there in that video. The next thing I noticed is, I have a list of the things I need. The next thing I noticed is that it's not so tight at the root, and that is a problem, guys. That is a problem, because you know, when we are doing this hairstyle, we're like, okay, you tie around the roots. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. We're like, you have to tie around the roots like 3 or 4 times tight, guys. Really tie it tight. Really make sure it's kind of tight, not so tight, but secure. Because I did that 3 or 4 times, and after 3 weeks, like, it literally pulls out. It's pulling out. But I understand these are soft locks, you know, so we don't really have to tie. Even if you tie the 3 times very tight, the very next wrap because you have to start making your soft locks or your butterfly locks with the very next wrap. So it kind of loosens it with time. It slightly loosens the tight ones you made under. So I don't really think there is a solution to that, apart from the fact that you should try to make it a little bit tighter. But if you make it too tight, it might hurt. And besides, they're soft locks. The very next wrap will be soft. And because of that, the softness will infiltrate and go down to the ones you tie very tight, and it will just mix up, and all of it will become soft eventually. So I don't think there is a way around this. Besides, wearing the hair, even when it looks pulled up from the roots, it still looks nice though. It still looks very nice to me, even when it looks pulled up from the roots. Like, you can still wear this hair like this, you know. I think it still looks nice. I can literally still wear this hair like this, you know. But I have to take it off because I want to try another method and keep you guys updated on the best practices and the best methods while locks are concerned. So the next con I notice with this is it ruffles up. That's true. Most people have also made that complaint. Like, see, just see this. It literally ruffles up. You see all of this. See this? It literally like ruffles up. See, you see all of that. It has this hair freezes. I don't know if I should call them freezes or tangles or whatever. but it's quite understandable as well because these are soft locks. So you make the hair fluffy to get the soft lock, the butterfly looks, because of all this butterfly things going on. I don't know if I should call them butterfly wings. So you need to make the hair fluffy and you make them voluminous as you braid, so you kind of leave hair. It's kind of understandable that at one you start experiencing hair clinging to each other, wrapping around each other, getting stuck, little parts, little flyaways like these, you know, like this. So that is practically it, but I like it. As I said in the other video about maintenance, I like the fact that it's a little bit fluffy and looks a little bit rough. It adds to the look, the whole butterfly thing. We need that volume, you know, it adds to the whole thing. So I like it that way. And the last but not the least, it literally separates in half. Like seriously, I had a huge problem with this. Now if you have noticed, I have my butterfly locks are slightly longer than the usual butterfly locks you would see around. Most people have a bob right here, but mine are a little bit long. I wanted them to be slightly long. So the spring twist hair I used could not give me this length in one wrap completely from the start till the bottom. It couldn't give me this length. So I had to double it at one point, and I explained this. You can check the video on how I installed this hair and you would see what I mean. Because when I start wrapping the hair from the bottom, by the time I get somewhere here, my hair is finished. So I need to take another piece of hair and continue my wrap to get the length I want. And you see it literally separates. Look at this. Do you see this? Like, this is my hair inside. This is like not my hair, this is the hair on which I was wrapping, and this is my wrap, the hair I used to wrap to make the butterfly locks. So from time to time it will just slide off. You see, this one will come out like this, separate, and this one will go out. That was a huge problem. I didn't like seeing that. So when that happens, it actually it wasn't as bad as this, but I just try as much as possible to pull it back upward whenever it slides and separates. Pull the downer part upward and try to fix it here. So spring hair is short, spring twist hair is short. You must double it at one point in time. So you might face these problems because as you handle your hair, as you have all the movement and tension, you might find yourself pulling your hair and separating your locks. So use a long hair that can give you the length you want. If you use spring hair, then you should go for shorter braids to avoid this problem of the hair actually splitting into two, the downer part just going down in. So that was the biggest problem I had, but I think that's how we can work around it by using a longer hair. So today is takedown day. I'm going to take down these butterfly locks. So I'm going to also show you guys how we do that. It's quite an easy process. So here we go. This is my butterfly lock and I want to take this down. What do? I go under here and try to find my hair on which I wrapped the synthetic hair. And here you go. Now this is my hair. This might seem long, yeah, because I added some extensions to my hair. I added some extensions to my hair because I really wanted long locks. So I wanted a base on which to wrap the whole long lock. So but this is my hair. It ends somewhere here, as you can see. So this is my hair. Once you found this part, the rest of it is easy. Just right at the bottom where the hair was wrapped 3 times, try to find, you would see it if you touch it well, you would see your hair was braided. Just pull it out. Once you pull out your hair, you now go ahead to just chop this carefully. Be careful not to cut your hair, okay? Cut this lock out, and then you have to just carefully pull this one out. The bottom part will careful just come out very easily like that. extension I added. Now you go ahead to unravel your hair. I did a tutorial on how to take down box braids. If you're having trouble with what I'm doing right now, you can check that tutorial. I'm sure it will be very helpful. So here you go. You just have to undo your own hair now. You don't need to bother about undoing this whole long thing. No. Now you try to detangle it. Of course, your hair has been locked up for a while, so you need to carefully detangle your hair. Now this is my hair out. You can get your detangling brush and just try to comb it out. It's always very good to detangle your hair in parts, guys. Detangle it thoroughly before you move on to the next one. Make sure the first braid is thoroughly detangled like that, you see? And my hair is back. I'm loving my hair. Get a clip and hold this in place somewhere, and you move on to the next one. So I'm going to do this one again, guys, just to show you guys how to do it in case you missed out on something. So guys, that is it. You all have seen, I've shown you how to take down your butterfly locks. I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera, but make sure you stay tuned to this channel. What is coming next? You will not believe it. I have something great in store for you guys. You will not believe what I have planned for you guys next. So make sure you're connected and ready to watch the next video. Thank you very much.